baby, we are back for another episode of Purple Reels is Watching. How have you guys been? I know it's been a very long time, but it's all right. We're going to get into these movies. First one I want to talk about is Jonesing When Love is a Habit. That movie is available on Amazon Prime. I think what they were really trying to do is kind of like an ode to Love Jones, but it took on a life of its own, which was pretty cool. I like when movies do that. Also, another movie is Million to One, directed by Harold Jackson. I believe he is a director out of DC. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I love those shots in DC and also off the waterfront in Maryland. It was so beautiful and the story was beautiful. So check that out. That's on Prime. Also, Vanished. If you're a fan of All the Queen's Men, you will see somebody that you know on there. Vanished is a very good movie, especially for Black History Month and talking about Black women vanishing and just there's a whole storyline behind it, of course, but still it's just bringing awareness to that. Divorce Sisters, it's not a movie, but it is a series that I enjoyed just as much as I enjoyed All the Queen's Men, and I'm one of those people waiting for season 5 of All the Queen's Men with Eva Marcel and all of the Queen's Men. Whew, my favorite has got to be Doc, and Doc is also in Divorce Sisters if you want to see some more of that fine brother. Ooh, honey. Ooh, out of all the Queen's Men, I would take Doc. I'm just saying. Also, another love story that was pretty cool I checked out was called The Moon is in Aquarius, which is on Amazon Prime. I'll just have to all I'm doing is just letting you know you should check that out. I don't want to give really too much about it, but if you're into science and all that, it might tickle your fancy. This next movie is called Sin. Not Sinners, but Sin. And it is available on Tubi. And so when you look on there, there's another movie with the same name, but look for the one with the melanin. Okay, so it was a very great movie. I feel like it's pretty much about self-discovery, recovery, addiction, trust, choices, because the woman in the movie, she's dealing with a certain someone who, I guess they've been dealing for a while, but it's sort of like one of those situationships, you know what I'm talking about, in just the cycles of, oh yeah, certain people, they're going to be like, oh, are you going to leave her? But certain people are not. But even still, sometimes, even if you're the best on the side, you still don't even get, the credit that you're due. But the whole movie is not based on that because certain things change in the movie surrounding that fact. But there's just like a crazy plot twist. It also sheds light on mental health awareness and, that whole alter ego thing. It was a great movie. Somebody else actually recommended that movie to me. So check that out. That's on Tubi. Also, Riding with Sugar. That was just on one of those nights where, Tubi came up with the recommendation for me. But it turned out to be a very good movie, very inspiring. It's about identity, discovery, acceptance, family. Mukiwa is a book that might want to check that out. It's a love story as well. It's wholesome about values, morals, goals, education, and overcoming obstacles. And sometimes those people that might be your mentors or somebody that you hold high, even pastors, like how people hold them so high, or even in relationships when we put people on pedestals, these people are still human and they're capable of making mistakes. And that's what I think that this movie shows us. So this next movie and the last movie of the bunch I'm going to talk about is The Dutchman. This movie is available somewhere, but I watched it on, wherever I watch my movies, wherever I'm able to find those new movies. And So it's a great movie, especially for Black History Month, I would say, because it just, if you know about incubus, succubus, those type of spirits, and then just individuals who interact like that, or even Jezebel, when it comes to the black man, or yeah, when it comes, we gotta just talk about it. When it comes to the black man, there's some women who want to capitalize on what their weakness anyway, if you will. And well, in the movie, the main character was already having issues with his marriage, and then they go to therapy, blah 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 blah. And then there's a point where the therapist turns out to be someone who is a very integral part of the story. And I don't want to give it all away, but they do it in such a strategic way that it definitely will get your attention. And that everything that glitters is not gold, of course, we know this. But sometimes, as we know, women in general can be very enticing, and they can use that for good or for evil, or for, So, but yeah, I encourage you to check that out. And also, since it's Black History Month, I encourage you to check out, of course, Malcolm X, maybe Lean on Me. What's another one? The Temptations, Lackawanna Blues, Crooklyn, which I checked out today, and it meant so much more to me checking it out today. Also, Bamboozled. I could say She's Gotta Have It, but it just depends on what side of Black history where you're trying to go with it, honey. Today is a very different day, in age that we are dealing with. So it's very important that we are conscious of our goals and just, our health as well. We gotta start taking care of ourselves, even if that means just adding a couple of fruits to your diet, not eating so much meat during the week, drinking more water. Also our mental health, it's important to take walks, go out and enjoy nature, turn off the social media at some point. At least for me, I turn it off at least an hour or two a day. I have to just deconnect from everyone, society, everyone. And I just turn off my phone, and I'm just assessing my day, assessing my week, or whatever it is I have to do. I take a nice little bubble bath every day. I don't miss a day unless maybe on the weekend, I got to be somewhere quick, and then I might, take a shower or whatever. But I've become the bubble bath queen. It's very, very relaxing, and it's my me time, and where I can meditate, and just connect with self is very important in this day and time. And I just had a birthday. I just turned 40, and I'm feeling very good. I'm feeling very good, if you will. But in order to keep that up, we have to stay in tune with self, and that all comes with a daily routine, and sticking to that routine, and not letting anyone deter you from that routine, so that you can achieve your desired results. If you will, you know what I'm saying. We gotta just keep on pushing. It's 2026. Let's get it, baby. My name is Purple Tramble. Film is life, and I'm just here to give you the real.